Hey, what's up? It's Jessica,
And Paige here.
and today we're going to talk about scene queen makeup styles. So, Paige, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start off with the basic concealer. You usually start off with like maybe a dab of this. It's the CoverGirl Clean Makeup for the fair skins, and you just dab like maybe a little bit on. You don't want to use too much. It's kind of liquidy, and you just blot it and then like spread it around.
And we're also going to be using eyeliner from Expert Wear. You can get anywhere: Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Dollar Store, anywhere basically.
And with usually the normal eyeshadow, it's the Rimmel London. You can get this at CVS, and it's a light purple. We use that for the crease of our eyes with this brush right. So a paintbrush, but anyway. And then there's another one. It's Maybelline Expert Eyes. Kind of use it a lot, so as you can see, it's kind of empty. Sorry. And you just take this a little bit. I usually use the dark because my eyes are light blue, and so is hers. And you just put it right on the lid.
And we're also going to do illusions. It's pretty blues and teals and purples and colors, and it's for mainly blue eyes and brown eyes. Really, it doesn't match with the greens too well because it's already green, but they're good for our kind of eyes. So we're going to be using this today, and we're also going to be using the Maybelline brush for blush that she's going to introduce to you.
Yeah. I kind of took this thing off, but it is Maybelline. It already has a brush, but it's kind of suckish. And I'm just gonna demonstrate real quick. You just kind of do this a little bit, and then you right along the cheekbone or this on the head though, and then you just do this slightly until it's like perfect like that. Okay.
And there's two tones to it. Now, if you're a lighter tone like me and Paige here, we use this one. But if you're more darker and you're going for the more serious look, you use the darker one on top.
Which is more for black hair or like bright blonde.
Yes. Okay, so
one more thing is the mascara. You definitely don't use this because it's crappy. Then I usually use it's the volumizing. You've probably seen it on the commercials. It like vibrates when you're using it, and it separates the lashes, and it's not clumpish, but it kind of how do you say like boosts your what you call it your eyelashes. That's it.
Okay, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna work on Paige here. So first, we're gonna start with the concealer. We're gonna take the pad. We're gonna open it. Take the pad, little tiny dab, quick, just like ooh. So you only really need that much.
Almost like a penny.
Yep, almost like a penny. Kind of looks like one too. So we're gonna dab it everywhere, and then we're gonna rub it in just a little bit. And you don't use much because you don't want to get it too dark. You still have blush and everything to go.
One thing with the eyeliner, when you're like really seen, you don't want to cover the whole lid with black. It's not really that. You might think it's like cool and stuff, but it's really not. Use like a thin line of black, and like you can just put your own normal like design on the bottom. Like for her, she used dots, which is like really popular. If you can see it, and it looks really good on her. And like a swirl or something, whatever. But yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to do the blush. We're going to take the darker one to make her cheekbones higher. And put it on both sides. We're going to take the big brush. We're going to smear it in everywhere.
Fun, fun, fun.
Then you're going to take the lighter one, the big brush, dab it a little bit, and you're going to just make everything match its color. You might want to go over it a couple times, make sure everything's nice and even.
Nice and smooth, you don't want anything rigid.
Yes. Then we're going to take the eyeliner, the most important part. And you're going to start with the bottom, and you're going to do a nice thin layer right under the eyelash, and then bring it out a little bit if you want a little extra curl. Then we're going to do the top. Very thin layers. You do not want too dark of a layer, but you also don't want it too light one. We're going to rub the ends in just a little bit, make sure that it's nice and pointy. We're going to start with the other eye. Open your eye. Close your eye. Go ahead and look in the mirror, show them how thin it is. See, not very dark, not very thick, nice and good. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit. Yeah. And then
See how it went up to the side right there.
we're gonna take the paintbrush. Well, that's what we're using as a makeup brush. And we're gonna kind of like smear the eyeliner. I'm gonna make the eyes, the corners come out more.
Which looks really good, especially if you have light colored eyes, like shook on your eyes because they're like really blue. You might not be able to see it, but it's like really, really blue, and it's really pretty.
And then with the illusions, we're gonna take this really teal color, and we're gonna get it a little bit covered, just a little bit. Then we're gonna just go right over the eyeliner and go all the way out where that little corner is, all the way out. And we're gonna kind of put it on a little heavy so you can make sure you can see it. And you're gonna go up a little higher over the line, but not very far because you still have to put other on there. Just go ahead and show them. Close your eye. So not too far up and not too far down. And then you're going to take the big end of the brush, and you're going to take this one on the end, and you're going to kind of rub it in there. After my makeup partner left me. Paige is putting on a shoot. Hurry up, Paige. And you're just going to rub it in, not too much, just a little bit. And you're going to go right over just a thin line to make it look nice and even. And then you're going to do the same to the other. You want to make sure the lines are nice and even. So you have two thick ones and then one really small one.
One thing about this look, it really makes you look icy. So if you're going clubbing and stuff, it's really good for that.
And then you're going to take the other thin brush, and you're going to take the second one to the top, rub it a little bit, and then just go right under the eyebrows. You don't really want to get the eyebrows in there because you still got stuff in there. Then you're going to take the big makeup brush, and you're just going to dab it off so you don't have too much.
And kind of blend it.
And make sure it's all nice and cool.
One thing about the illusions, which is kind of neat, if you go to a CVS or something, they have one where it's like all different colors, it's rainbow, and it looks really good on your eyes.
Oh, and then you're going to take Premium London Purple Lavender, and you're going to take, if I can get it open, the little brush, you're going to dab it just a little bit, not too much, and then you're going to take right over the top to make it look icy, kind of a purplish but blue at the same time.
Like a kind of fresh thing.
Yeah. You don't want too much on there and you don't want too little.
I like this side better.
Okay, and then you take Maybelline mascara. You want to make sure you get a whole eyelash all the way to the top. And you gotta make sure you get the bottom and the top both.
One thing that you can use for the bottom mainly is like tip of the brush. It's really good for that.
And then
Don't poke yourself.
if you get a little bit on the top, where I just did, you just take the little brush and just wipe it off. Okay. Then we're gonna take this, the orange in here is really good. You're gonna take the end of the brush, dab it just a little bit,